course, Stevenson. It's your boy Mills from Mill City Boxing, home of that high-level pro boxing media, the Fighters Channel, the Trainers Channel, the People's Channel. So, Shakur, July 6th, man. You
Yes,
back in your
sir.
home city.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What you think about this fight? Obviously, it's the former opponent of Frank Martin, but what you think about him? Artem.
I think he's a lot better than the public makes him to be. I actually watched this fight. He's a good boxer. He do a lot of good things, and you can see his Olympic pedigree too. And also, he a naturally bigger guy than me. So honestly, honestly, I feel like he's a good boxer.
What do you think about his last performance against Frank Martin?
I mean, I thought it was a 50-50 fight where it's like it could have went either way. Only thing that kind of messed him up, he took a knee in the 12th round. So I think if he didn't take that
Mm, mm. Um, Coming into this,
fatigue, fatigue, like it looked like he was more so tired. If anything, like he wasn't getting beat up. It was more so like he was dead tired.
right, right. Um, As far as this fight is concerned, what does it mean to you? Obviously, you're coming off of that fight with an injury with your hand, shoulder. I mean, you could tell us a little bit more about it against Edwin De Los Santos. But what does this fight mean to you coming in July 6th?
Honestly, I just want to show everybody who I am. I think a lot of people forgot who I am as a fighter off of one fight. I don't put out consistently nights where I'm shining and looking good, and then one night I have a bad night. Everybody be stuck on that. So I think I want to show everybody who I am, and I think it's a great measuring stick. I think that with Tank fighting Frank Martin, and then with me fighting Artem, it's like we're fighting the same level of opposition, damn near, just because of they fought each other, and we seen that they were on the same level. So now y'all could gauge off of our performances and get the fans excited a little bit.
Is that why you picked Artem?
I don't know. I didn't pick him. It was more so like a only person that they offered me, but I mean I'm cool with it. I ain't tripping.
Mm. Um, Last time I spoke to you, it was around my birthday time. I was in Mexico, I remember, and I asked you. I said, "Yo, you guys were in negotiations with you and Frank, and I said, hey, if this fight, is to happen, if he doesn't pick Tank, do you feel like it's a duck?" And now it happens. Now it happens. What do you think about that situation as well? Like, who do you like in that fight, and what's your thoughts on it?
I think that there's levels to it. Tank is a superior fighter. I think he's gonna beat the shit out of Tank, out of Frank. I think he's gonna cook him, and it's gonna be an easy night for him.
Easy night. A
Yeah,
stoppage.
yeah, I can see him stopping him late. I think Frank got too much respect for him. He looking for like validation from Tank, and like I don't know. I don't think you should go in no fight looking for validation from your opponent. Like he was talking to him, and when they were sitting at the table, you heard him kept saying like, what he kept saying. He said, you know, I'm not a cloud chaser. Like I'm the guy that's going to step up, and like it just looked like he's trying to be more so friends and want validation from him instead of like. I just feel like it's just too much respect. I guess.
So you think when the bright lights hit him, he think he's gonna crumble?
I think mentally he respect him already, and I think Tank know that already. So I think, like I said, I think Tank a bully and Frank falling right into the trap.
I mean, do you believe that Frank Martin deserves to be at that level, at that top level? I mean, I know you guys had discussions of fighting once upon a time, but do you feel like he's on that top level?
I think he's a okay fighter. I mean, you never know till you put him in a situation. So anything can happen in boxing. So let's see. But I don't know. It's hard to say. Um, he was gonna fight me anyway, so fighting Tank is damn near the same thing. You fighting at a high level regardless. So, I mean, shit, if he was gonna fight me, he should be able to fight Tank too. That's how I feel about it.
So in that case too, you know, we spoke a little bit upon that situation, and you know, you spoke upon you know, you fighting Frank, and you know he's fighting Frank now. I mean, how do you like? Do you see it being a stoppage off of like giving up a certain shot? What's the
Nah,
difference maker here?
I think the IQ is just the IQ is too high. I think that he's gonna be fighting at a level that Frank ain't never been at, and I think that um, it's gonna be a different level for Frank. He's not gonna be used to the things that's going on in the ring, and um, he may open up and get caught.
In that other interview we did, I asked you, hey, do you think that you would give him a shot after this? Is it, does that depend on the performance?
Yeah, I mean, if he could hold his own and not get clipped, put up a good fight, yeah, I'll fight him.
Mm, mm. Um, you know, gearing up to your bout July 6th. Also, you know, Oshaki Foster is fighting your former opponent, Conceição. Obviously, he's talked about moving up in the division as well, and obviously sharing the ring with you. What do you think that that's in the on the lines? As soon as I looked at the fly, I said, and look, as soon as I said it, you shook your head like this too.
Yeah, nah, it's a good fight. I think Oceanique, me and him come up together, but now we at that stage of our careers where he probably want my spot, and if he want my spot, I'm right here, and I ain't going nowhere. So we'll see. Much respect to him. He fighting a tough fighter in Conceição style, and let's just see how everything go. But I'm willing to fight any and everybody.
Now, how do you see that fight playing out, knowing that you've been in the ring with both of them?
I think I done told y'all before. I done told y'all before, like he done started doing all the things that he doing now. That Oceanique was a hell of a fighter. I done sparred him in the gym. I already knew like what level he was on being in the ring with him. So just to see the things that he doing now, I'm proud of him, happy for him. But at the end of the day, with that fight with Conceição, it's a good fight. I think Conceição is a hard opponent for anybody, technically, just because of his Olympic pedigree and his style. His style is awkward and just not a normal style that you see every day. So I think it's a good fight. I think Oceanique gonna win the fight, but I think that it should be like a tough fight for him.